Welcome to my live. I am so excited that you're able to join me. We are going to have so much fun. Say hi as you come in so I know that you're here. If you are new and are not currently working with a designer, please just comment the word newbie and I will make sure to send you some Chalk Couture information. If you're watching the replay, hi. So what is Chalk Couture? We are a fun, high-end DIY home decor company used to make different gifts and decorations from your home on a budget. So Chalk Couture has so many fun products. We have our Chalkology chalk paste, which is great for chalkboards where you can design and repeat as much as you like. We also have Couture ink, so you can make permanent on fabrics or glass or ceramics. We have hundreds of reusable silkscreen transfers, lots of fun tools, and a full assortment of different surfaces for all of your projects. You want to make sure you join my Chalkaholic VIP group. This is where there's so much more fun and there's specials. You can also sign up for a workshop. I love to hold workshops and share my love of Chalk Couture. We also have Club Couture. This is a fun mail subscription where you get an exclusive transfer and chalk paste sent to your home every month for the low price of $19.99. You can also host your own private party, get your friends and family together and make your own projects. You can also become a designer and start your own empire. There's so many different ways with Chalk Couture to make money. If you are excited about any of these things, please just send me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. So don't forget, in my Chalkaholic VIP group, if you post a picture of your finished project, you will be entered in a drawing for a free transfer every month. How exciting is that? So without further ado, let's go on and let's chalk this project. Thank you so much for helping me, and let's chalk.
Hello everybody. I did something very different today. I went ahead and shared this to my timeline, which I never ever do. Hey Amanda. I never do, but for some reason I felt like it tonight. I realized that I'm coming up on a year with this little Chalk Couture gig. So I thought maybe, just maybe, somebody's sitting on their couch tonight wondering about it because they see all these things that I do, and I wanted to just come on here and do a fun project with you guys tonight. So if you are just joining, you can watch the replay. I give a little spiel at the beginning about Chalk Couture, okay? So what we're gonna do tonight, on my Facebook page, Chalk Couture with Michelle, people voted for different projects that they wanted. And the project we did last night is here. We did these flying lessons and it's kind of hard to see what it was. So I'm gonna go ahead and change it to the second vote that you guys did. So I'm gonna show you, this is our Aiden board. This is one of my favorite surfaces ever. It is magnetic, and this is also made out of porcelain steel, and the frame is just amazing. This is a gallery board. This is one of our highest quality. So I'm gonna show you guys, we did this project last night. I can go ahead and rub on it. It's not gonna smudge or smear. Our chalk paste goes on like a wet paint, and it dries like a matte chalk. It's wonderful. So if you want to change for any reason or any season, our silkscreen transfers are reusable. So you can use them over and over. You can use them to make gifts. And our chalk paste is water soluble. So I'm just using a little bit of water for my little spritz bottle and a board eraser here. And you'll see this is all just going to come off easy peasy. So if you had something on here that is fall and you want to change it to Halloween and then change it to Christmas, it is perfect. You won't have any of that ghosting. It is going to be Halloween, and sometimes there's a lot of ghosts at Halloween, but you don't want ghosting on your board. Now, ghosting is when you erase something off a chalkboard, and then when you look, it's almost like it never left. It's still there. So you won't get that with these Chalk Couture surfaces. I'm just going to take a paper towel and get that wetness off. This is also the surface that comes in our club kit, Kickstart, for the Couture Club. And this is also something that you get in your designer kit. Hi, Lauren. So we're going to do this fun project tonight, but I want you guys to help me pick some colors for this. So we're going to go ahead. This is such a pretty board. can see the the reflection on here from my little light. I just want to make sure we have it all off. And this surface is super, super smooth because it is that porcelain steel. So you're going to want to really make sure your transfer is not super sticky. Okay. So here we have our transfer. Come and sit. Isn't it cute? There's a little witch's broom. There's a little witch's hat. This is initially what I thought I was going to have in my doorway when you walk in. But as you guys remember, we did Mr. Bones, right? We did Mr. Bones. So here we go. It fits perfectly. These B-size transfers fit perfectly in our 9x12 surface. And I'm just going to say, come in. Now, you want to write what the transfer is on the back. So number one, you know what side of the backer sheet you want to stick your transfer to because they are reusable. And it also helps with cleaning up if you have people over that are chalking. So you know which backing goes to which. And then we have our little fuzzing cloth here. There's a side that has a tag. That's the terry cloth side. This is the side that you want to stick your transfer to, especially the first time you use it. There's another side to it that's very smooth, and it is like a microfiber. And that is good for cleaning smudges off your board or drying some transfers. So since this is the first time that we're using it, I am going to fuzz it a few times. And it looks like a stencil, but what you can't see is where you see the clear marks, there's actually a silk screen in there. It is adhesive backed. So you can put this on, hey Sherry, you can put this on wood. You can put this on chalkboards. You can put this on glass. You could put this on your mirror. You could put this on your windows. And you could use our inks and you can put this on, say, a towel or a t-shirt. This would make a really cute t-shirt, right? Many different things you can use. Our inks you just have to heat set so that you can wash it in the dishwasher or put it in your washing machine. So next we're going to press down to make sure we don't have any bubbles. Bubble is trouble is what I like to say. And I feel like one of my hairs is on the back. Gosh, when my dog Lucy was alive, I would always think her hair would be on here, but it's always mine. So we're just going to make sure that's down. So what kind of colors are you thinking? Sherry, you like to help me design? I am thinking that I want to use a better purple than we used last night. Last night our purple was very dark. So I do want to use some of my grape soda. And I know a lot of you are really sad because grape soda is now sold out. Like that, this light is bothering me. That should be, that should not happen. We should never run out of grape soda. But what I do want to tell you, that you can mix our other paste that we do have to make grape soda. You want to take your raspberry sorbet and dun, 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 your iris. So if you mix your iris with your raspberry sorbet, hey Terry, you are going to get grape soda. Okay, so if you don't have any more grape soda and you missed out, you want to get these two. Or if you have raspberry sorbet already, you want to grab the iris and then just mix them together in another little container, and then you have grape soda. So I would like grape soda on here because I didn't get my purple fix in. And then I really like green for Halloween, green and orange. So I was thinking about using parakeet, but then I kind of feel like I'm using so many colors that you guys cannot get. Parakeet is now discontinued. It was one of our En Vogue colors for the last catalog. So En Vogue means that they are just for that catalog. They come out with 5 colors each catalog. It's still available online. Like I can still get this for you, but you're gonna wanna run because parakeet is like the perfect, let me show you guys. Parakeet is the perfect Halloween green to me. Look at that. So they came out with a lot of darker and different shades of green. Oh, I'm getting actually low. Oh no. So look how gorgeous this is. That's our parakeet. And then Amanda says orange peel. I used orange peel earlier today. Hold on. So that's perfect. We could use orange peel for our little broom. We have orange peel. Yeah. So we can do the hat. Want to do the hat in green. And then we'll do the broom in orange. We'll do these little, I don't even know what to call them. We can do those in our grape soda, but then we need a color for our words. Come in and sit for a spell. So I am going to stir up my grape soda. This is perfect. I like my chalk paste to be the consistency of sour cream or yogurt, and even if it runs off of my stir stick, I like that. I like that. Nothing messes up a project more than too thick of a paste, okay? And if you find that you're working against it, then you definitely want to add a little bit of distilled water. I keep some in my Couture spritzer, and you want to use distilled. You do not want to use tap water, okay? I'm just going to stir it back up, this parakeet. Bumblebee for the word, she says. Yellow is good. Okay. So now it's kind of running off. Do you see that? It's kind of running off. I'm going to go with Sherry, Amanda, not because I don't like Bumblebee, but I'm actually super low. I just ordered one today, but let me show you how low. Like really, if I wanted to do another, like it's empty. If I wanted to do another project with Bumblebee, I'm going to have to start using my singles, which I don't want to do. Let's see. So we have our orange peel, which I'm going to give a little squirts. So you want to make sure all of these are good, but then you also don't want to leave your jars open too much. Ooh, shimmer silver would be pretty too, but we'll use our bright white. That's all the way on the other side of my area. All right, we have lids going everywhere. And look at this. Sometimes you have a little foaminess. Bright white for me always is a little thicker. And I'm just going to put a little in there. There we go. I'm also gonna put up my little share so you guys know what to do, because if I get 5 shares, I am going to do some happy mail, and if we get 10 shares, I'm gonna do 2. So I'm just stirring up my chalk paste so that it's the good consistency. There we go. Oh, Amanda, I haven't had a chance to ask Steve that question you wanted me to ask him. He just walked in the door upstairs, and I gave him a task to do. I made some beef bolognese in the Instant Pot, and I have started a pot of water to boil, and I just need him to finish. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and do the paste and peel method. So we're gonna go top to bottom, okay? And I want this hat in green. So hey Ashley, how you doing? I'm gonna go ahead and put a little bit of parakeet on the hat, and I'm gonna use one of my little mini squeegees. You don't go to bed early though, Amanda, right? I can text you after we eat dinner or during our dinner. And I'm just going to, I turned that light off and now I cannot see. I'm gonna do this hat. Dun, dun, dun. There we go. Amanda, we left karate tonight, and I had to go drop an order off at a customer's house, and I started talking to Ezra in the back seat, and I thought he was ignoring me. I was like, fine, ignore me, and I turn around and he's asleep. He was knocked out cold the whole way home. I had to wake him up to get out of the car. I guess back to school is really affecting him. So we have a very, very thin layer on the hat. You want to scrape off all of your excess and put it back in the jar because we can reuse that. And then we are just going to pull up this little hat. I love the vintage look they put on these, and they crackled like that. Thank you, Sherry, for sharing. So we have this hat. I'm just going to leave this up here for a second and we can talk amongst ourselves to let it dry. If you were doing one color on this whole transfer, you could just put it on and use the 4-inch handled squeegee, or you could use a small squeegee and just spread it all on top, and then you'd be done. But I want to make this one colorful. But to be honest, the one that we erased to do this, I really want that flying lessons, but I just want it either in silver or all white. All right, so that should be good. And then we're going to lay this back down. And then you want to make sure we have no air bubbles in there. Hey, Dawn. What color did I say we're doing these? I think we said purple. I think I said purple. Yes, parakeet is a perfect green for Halloween. Or before my time, we had a color. Let me show you what it was. I got it from one of my upline. It was called lime green. So it's kind of like parakeet. It was perfect, but parakeet is a perfect spring color and Halloween color, and it's no longer in the catalog. So if you want it, you're gonna have to go to this website here. Let me move this up. You see that? That is the website to check out all the colors. And I have grape soda, which also is not available, but like I said, if you have a raspberry sorbet and you have an iris, if you mix these in a little container or in a little dish, you will get grape soda. That is the recipe for grape soda, okay? So then I'm gonna take my grape soda and I'm gonna put some over here. I'm gonna put some over here, and then I'm gonna take another little mini squeegee and then do these. The only areas you have to really watch for is where the screen is. So all of the teal backing, it's not gonna go through there. It's only gonna go through where the screen is. And then when you have any excess here, you just put it right back into the jar. Super easy, easy peasy. Ezra does this and he's 9. He did this when he was 8. His friends come over and do this, and it's super fun and easy, and it's water soluble, so you don't have to worry too much about the mess. And who doesn't like a fun arts and craft? This makes a great gift. And I also do ladies' night parties where you and your friends can make a project. And I have some make and takes. I just scheduled a workshop at my house the end of September to make a fun Halloween sign. All right, so we did the grape soda, and I'm going to lift. You always want to lift side to side. And the trick is you need to lift the screens up before it dries in the silk screen. Because if it dries in the silk screen, it's not going to stay on your board, it's going to stay in the silk screen. So I'm doing what's called the peel and paste method. You only have to do this method if you're using multiple different colors, okay? It's the only time. Ooh, that color just pops on the chalkboard. You'll see better when I hold it up at the end. And then I just want to make sure we don't have any air bubbles on the places we still need to chalk. There we go. Super sticky on the porcelain board. So you want to make sure you fuzz it like we did in the beginning before you put it down. All right. So now I'm going to take my bright white and we're going to do our little saying here. This white thickens up pretty quickly. So I'm going to put some on here. And I'm just going to use another one of my minis. I love the minis. And we're just going to paint it, rather, over here. Ooh, hey Tanisha. Haven't seen you in a while, girl. How you? I guess you're busy being an Aunt T, I called her. So when you are done, can you wash the chalk? Yes, you can, Lori. Yes, you can. This is all non-toxic, water-soluble. You can use it over and over again, your surface. And you could use the transfer again, over and over. Makes fun gifts. It's a cool project. Especially if you're thinking about Christmas presents, or if you do the boo in your neighborhood, this is great because you can make a cute little sign for them and they can put it up every year. Or like the little candy jars we made a few weeks ago. Was it weeks or days? I don't even know. I don't even know. So I'm going to just put more of our bright white in here. And you want to be careful to only get it where you want it to go. And there's no messing up with Couture, because if you make a boo-boo, like I kind of did on that M, I think I got a little bit of purple in there. It's okay. All you have to do is wash it off, and then you can redesign. There's no crying and chalking. There we go. All right, so then I'm gonna go ahead and take this, and we're gonna go, oh my gosh, I love it. We're just gonna pull it up where we chalked to. This looks fantastic. I like that that's white, and I know Sherry has, she knows me by now. Dun dun dun. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit. But yes, Lori, you can wash the chalk and start over. You can. Our tagline for Couture actually is design, love, and repeat. That's actually our tagline. Oh, I see some hearts going up. Thank you, guys. Thank you. All right, so now all we have is this little part at the bottom. So that's the only, oh, I just got white on there. Emergency. Hold on. I'm going to use a piece of my board eraser, but now we're gonna have to chat for a second to let it dry. Let that dry. It's okay, we can do the purple. And for those little spots, I have a multi-tool on here. So I'm just gonna take my multi-tool and I'm gonna dip it in the grape soda and do these little areas on here. There we go. And then I'm just going to peel from the bottom to reveal that little purple bit. And all we have left is a little broom. This is super cute. Super cute. Okay. I want to make sure that screen is dry, so I'm just going to touch it. I think I just got purple in it now. All right. That's okay. We can have a hot mess broom. So I'm going to take a little bit of the orange peel, and I'm going to take a small squeegee or a mini squeegee that's been cut in half just to help me reach some of these little places. And then I'm going to go right over the broomstick. My current ride. Just kidding. There we go. I can't wait to see this. All right. So now we've done the transfer. I'm just going to peel it all the way off. And then you could have a water bath down by, or you can just take it to the sink. Oh, Tamika, I see a really long Facebook message. I will answer you a little later. I'm live. All right, so let's see here. You guys gonna see this? Let me get some of this. I love it. I need to dry it because you'll notice the hat So our chalk paste goes on, let me back up. Our chalk paste goes on like a wet paint, and it dries like a matte chalk. And you can see there that the hat is like a, let me go so you can see here, is like a dark yellow, but as it dries, it's gonna lighten up. So I'm just gonna help the process and dry it a little faster so you can see. If you don't have this parakeet, you are gonna want to grab it. Thank you, Sherry. I think it's adorable. This one might actually stay. I was really torn between this and the flying lessons. So you can see as the hat dries, it's getting lighter in color. All right. Here we go. You ready to see this again? Come in and sit for a spell. It is super cute. This would look cute anywhere. Isn't that cute? So if you would like to have your own private party, or you'd like to come to a workshop to make some of this DIY home decor that is fantastic, just put a comment here or send me a message. Have a great night, everybody. Bye. See you tomorrow.